Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The late governor is laid to rest amidst a series of touching goodbyes. Also tonight, this Wednesday marks 80 years since a nuclear bomb was loaded onto the Enola Gay on Northfield Tinian. And Japanese students bring culture to the House of Monomko. In sports, an Osaka-based water show is one of the top attractions at Expo 25. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. What's a snack wrap?
Boom. Back when we wore velour from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, the snack wrap was no joke. Takes me back. What you know about that juicy chicken? That shredded cheese. Come close. Ranch. I did everything to bring it back, nephew. Talk to me.
Educate. Get him.
Okay, yeah, say less, Aunt. Let me do the snack wrap.
Yeah, let him do the snack wrap.
Can I get both, please?
Double him up.
Aw, they got rained out. But no worries, the 23rd annual Hand Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament has been rescheduled to Saturday, August 9. Same great course, Lao Lao, same great format, Blackjack Double Peoria, same great price, only $130. Sign up today for your chance to win one of the awesome hole-in-one prizes. Join us and support the Commonwealth Cancer Association at the Hand Me Charity Classic Golf Tournament now on August 9th.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. You're watching the Channel 2 News on August 4th from our studio on Capitol Hill. This weekend, the late governor was laid to rest in the Marpi area. The funeral brought people in from around the Commonwealth and around the Pacific to pay their final respects.
A state funeral was held for the late Governor Arnold in the Palacios this weekend. He passed away on Wednesday, July 23rd, and was laid to rest on Saturday, August 2nd. Inside the multipurpose center, dignitaries gathered to honor the late Governor Palacios. Traveling from near and far, dignitaries honor the family and pay their last respects.
I made sure and wanted to be here to wish him farewell and basically thank him for everything that he's done for the island for the last 2.5 years. We're going to miss him. I'm going to miss him. I was going to miss him just by moving away, but this is something that is very sad for me. I send my love to the family and to CNMI.
As youth leaders and as the Youth Congress, we do recognize that we have a legacy that we need to continue to provide, right, to the people of CNMI and just continue that on, right? And so he was a great man, a great leader, and we all have so much love for him.
The late governor was a true friend. He extended his hand and opened his heart to the people of Rhoda, and I will be forever grateful for his guidance and his support for all our plans and ideas and projects to help build a better Rhoda.
In a eulogy, Governor David Apatang shared how hardworking Palacios was and how much he cared for the people.
In his eyes, I would see a tired spirit. But in his voice, I would sense his persistence to keep going. He never relented. He often said he wished our challenges were simpler. He went home tired, came back the next day, still exhausted. But he never stopped showing up. He never stopped leading.
After the wake at the Multipurpose Center, a massive Christian burial was held at Mount Carmel Cathedral. Inside the church, a seemingly endless line was formed by the people of the Marianas, each person bidding their final goodbye. Outside the church, people gathered and reminisced on the late governor.
There goes Melanie again at Indigenous Affairs Office. That's his words, that he will always encourage me. And I will take that to me for the rest of my life. And I thank him so much to where I am today.
It didn't matter what the political persuasion you had. He was always willing to work together. So I just found him to be a very generous minded public servant and a very effective one. And I think not just the Northern Marianas would miss him, but all his friends in Guam will miss him as well.
It's a sad day for the people of the Commonwealth, and I'm really happy to see so many leaders across the region and across our nation come to pay tribute to a good man who has given his life to public service. And, in times like this, I remember his family, his wife, his children, his siblings who have been there behind the scenes uplifting him so that he could be able to do what he's been able to do for the people. And so for that, we are grateful. I am grateful.
A motorcade followed the mass that spanned from the church down Beach Road to the governor's office one last time before heading to his final resting place in Marpi. Along the side of the road, people of the Marianas gathered to wave goodbye. Up north, the motorcycle community joins forces for a final ignitions off with deepest sympathies. At the cemetery, a prayer was said,
"Give our hearts peace in the firm hope that one day Arnold will live in the mansion we have prepared for him."
A 21-gun salute was conducted, and taps were played, the bugle call to signal lights out. Friends and family gathered to lay a flower or an origami crane on the casket in reverence and respect.
This place, these sacred grounds right here, these hallowed grounds, he pushed it. So obviously, he's the first one to be here, and we pay our last respects for him today. We say farewell, Governor Palacios, until we meet again.
He'll surely be missed. Amidst struggling tourism numbers, the Marianas Visitors Authority is making moves they hope will allow the tourism office to respond more quickly to a changing landscape.
The MVA board has voted to approve changes to its procurement regulations, changes that could help with tourism infrastructure and to financially support flights coming into the Marianas. Jamaica Tyron, MVA's managing director.
The first one is destination enhancement. We propose to increase the threshold from 25,000 to 150,000 to allow for product development flexibility when dealing with these smaller projects.
Tyron says existing procurement rules are too restrictive, requiring lengthy procedures that can't keep up with the fast-paced nature of airline decisions, with airlines shifting routes sometimes with as little as 60 days notice due to currency exchange rates, profitability issues, and aircraft shortages. The new policies could give the CNMI a better shot at staying on the map. The approved regulation changes will be published in the CNMI registry for public comment before final adoption, a process expected to take around 90 days. In the meantime, MVA is finalizing a multi-year recovery plan, a blueprint for stabilizing existing routes, attracting new airlines, and boosting visitor demand through enhanced travel experiences. Next Monday, MVA is scheduled to attend a Senate budget hearing on Capitol Hill.
There will be a follow-up meeting again with the administration to address in-depth discussions on where we at in our tourism economy.
Coming up, the Coasties don't look a day over 200. They celebrate their longtime service and partnership in the CNMI. And it's always fun and games at the Monomka Center. This time, they have some Japanese students with them. More news next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Welcome back. You're watching the Monday night edition of the Channel 2 News. Over 2 centuries of service and many years in the Marianas, the United States Coast Guard turns 235 today.
On Friday, a proclamation was signed marking August 1st as Coast Guard Day in the CNMI. Today, the Coast Guard celebrates their birthday. Coast Guard Commander Captain Jessica Wurst.
The Coast Guard's birthday is on August 4th, 1790, so this is our 235th birthday. And we really just appreciate the camaraderie, the partnership, the collaboration that we get with CNMI, with Guam. We've always been a member of the community out here, and our partnership with the local government, all of the exercises and operations we do really helps to reinforce our maritime security, safety, and stewardship in the region.
The Coast Guard's presence in the CNMI dates back to World War II.
We participated in the Battle of Saipan, which ultimately led to the liberation of the island. So we've had a continuous presence out here for a long time. We do have 5 ships, 3 now, 2 more coming, so we will have 5 ships down in Guam, but we patrol the waters all throughout CNMI and Guam.
As the ships protect the seacoast, Captain Wurst says we do have forces on land.
We do have a permanent presence with a marine safety unit specifically on Santa Mai. So we're just so thankful for the long partnership we've had and all of the collaboration and exercises and operations we do with the government agencies out here. It's truly a family, and we work together to make sure everyone is safe and secure on the water.
The island of Tinian is preparing to host a solemn ceremony this Wednesday morning, marking the anniversary of one of the most consequential days in world history. Our Chris Nelson has more.
This Wednesday will mark 80 years since Colonel Paul Tibbets and his crew took off from the island of Tinian. It was a mission that would change the world. Happened on August 6, 1945. The B-29 bomber Enola Gay departed from here carrying the first atomic bomb dropped in war, destined for Hiroshima, Japan. The bomb landed on the city at 8:15 a.m. Japan time. On Wednesday, both in Hiroshima and on Tinian, the respective communities will gather once again to reflect, remember, and renew a call for peace. Locally, the event will include traditional blessings and wreath-laying by local leaders, military representatives, and visiting delegates from Japan. Tinian ceremony continues to serve as a powerful reminder that even in places small in size, history runs deep and the call for peace remains strong. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News.
Now, we all know that bingo is pretty popular over at the Monomco Center, but some visiting Japanese students spent some precious time with our Monomco and they brought with them some traditional Japanese games as well. Let's take a look.
10 students from different parts of Japan visit the Office on Aging on Saipan. The Office on Aging extends services to elderly known on the islands as Monomco. The students came to learn about the island as well as share where they're from. They start off with a famous song, Sukiyaki. Then they share details of their hometown to include Asakusa City, Okayama, and Fukushima. One feature was the Asakuchi Observatory.
This is Asakuchi Observatory. On a clear day, you can see beautiful stars.
After sharing details about where they're from, the students dispersed and went to the different tables to mingle with the Monomco. The students prepared gifts and traditional Japanese games to teach and play with the elderly group. Yuki Sekiguchi is their chaperone.
We are here, of course, to learn about Saipan. Also, we are here to introduce Japanese culture here because I want Japan and Saipan to have a good relationship in the future and also now too. And I think what they are learning here is a treasure, and they will bring them back to Japan and they will share their thoughts and opinions and how good Saipan is.
Origami is the Japanese art of paper folding. It's an art form that uses a square piece of paper folded to create various shapes. Ayatori is also known as cat's cradle, a game where a string of about 120 centimeters long is taken and tied to make a loop. The object is to make shapes with the string using your hands and fingers. Fukuwarai is a bit like pin the tail on the donkey. A blindfolded player has an outline of a face with no features on it. The object of the game is to place paper cutouts in the shape of the eyes, nose, mouth, and other parts of the face in the correct spot. Ayane and Himari says they enjoy the company of the Monomco community.
Fukuwarai is very funny. Yeah.
Old people is very kind and friendly.
The positive experience has Shin wanting to relocate to our islands.
They are very friendly and cheerful. I love them. I would like to live here.
Hiroko Tenorio from the mayor's office says they continuously host students throughout the year. Those interested in hosting students can reach out to the mayor's office.
Coming up in sports, we take a peek at the innovative ideas inside and the spectacular show outside the World Expo. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
I got big dreams since like baby. I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth. Where's your worth?
The king is back like prodigal. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans! It's not just cutting-edge pavilions and futuristic exhibits drawing crowds at Expo 2025 Osaka. When the sun goes down, all eyes turn to the water. Our Chris Nelson has more.
The very first World Expo was held in London in 1851, and the tradition has continued as a platform for nations to showcase innovation, culture, and ideas. The last Expo was held in Dubai in 2021. The events happen about every 5 years or so. This summer it's in Osaka, Japan, and Expo organizers are expecting nearly 30 million visitors over the summer and into the early fall. This is the Grand Ring. It's the biggest wooden structure in the world. It encircles the Expo Central Pavilion here on Umeshima Island. It's made from glued laminated timber, and architects used nuki joints, no nails, just wooden joinery, combined with glue-lam engineering, melding ancient craft with cutting-edge tech. The theme, designing future society for our lives, bringing countries, innovators, and artists together to tackle some of the world's biggest challenges.
Hello, friends. Hi, Spark. Can you help our friends imagine what's possible if we create together?
Finding inspiration from everywhere, the sparkle, innovation is in the air. We will thrive, we'll innovate. Imagine better ways we can grow.
This is Microsoft's AI and drone monitoring technology.
And while visitors explore cutting-edge tech and bold ideas during the day, at night, one spectacle is stealing the spotlight. This is the Expo 25 Water Show, a stunning spectacle of water, light, lasers, and music, transforming the lagoon at the heart of Expo grounds into a stage like no other. Towering fountains soar nearly 50 meters, choreographed perfectly with a custom soundtrack, while vivid projection mapping turns walls of water into living canvases telling stories of our oceans, rivers, and the future of sustainability. And it's not just about entertainment. This show embodies Expo 2025's theme, designing future society for our lives. The entire production is powered by renewable energy, and the water itself is part of a closed-loop recycling system reflecting Japan's commitment to sustainability. For many, this nightly performance is the highlight of the visit, a shared moment of wonder that celebrates creativity, technology, and the beauty of water, a reminder of the connections that bind us all. The Expo 2025 Water Show runs every evening for the duration of the 6-month event, and if you're visiting Osaka, it's something you won't want to miss. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News. Hey golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight and tomorrow, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Chance of showers 30%. Tonight, southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, lows around 79. Tomorrow, east winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, highs around 85, lows around 79. Tonight, high tide at 5:57 p.m., a dip in tide at 10:14 p.m., and rise in tide at 2:52 a.m. Low tide tomorrow morning at 10:57 a.m. The sun sets at 6:46 p.m. and rises again at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Well, that's news, the Osaka Expo, and weather. Thank you for joining us, Sinamai.